We know more about space than we do about our own oceans, which just shows how vast and expansive our planet really is. Water covers 70% of the Earth's surface, yet we've only explored and discovered around 1% of the ocean floor. From strange and unexplained noises to terrifying new species, here are 5 deep-sea mysteries that will scare you. Number 5. On April 25, 2012, just off the coast of Great Britain, over 5,000 feet below the ocean's surface, a large creature was seen floating past a camera attached to a deep-sea oil rig. The creature was described as a greenish-grayish blob of gelatinous muscle that had mesh-like skin. It appeared to have no eyes and no tentacles. The camera operator quickly noticed that something wasn't right and tried to scan the area with the camera to find the creature again. Just when they thought they were too late, out of the darkness of the ocean floor, the creature appeared again. The news story was quick to spread, with many trying to figure out why the creature was so obsessed with the oil rig and whether it was living or dead. Dr. M of the National Evolutionary Synthesis Center at Duke University commented that it wasn't a whale placenta as many had first speculated. He commented that a whale placenta was too useful and nutritious for many ocean creatures to have made it over 5,000 feet below the sea level. Dr. M speculates that the creature captured by the oil rig camera could possibly be a giant jellyfish, with many other marine biologists believing the same thing. This type of jellyfish eats through the membrane on its mesh-like skin, and even has a pocket that seems to glow. Scientists don't really know much about this species of jellyfish. Disturbingly though, they have no idea why the jellyfish was seen around the oil rig and why it appeared to keep on coming back over a period of time. There are videos online of the creature, so search around and see what you think. Number 4. The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle, is a mysterious part of the ocean located in the North Atlantic. The triangle is famously known for the sheer amount of airplanes and ships that have gone missing while traversing through this part of the world. The official span of the Bermuda Triangle is Miami, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and of course Bermuda. The estimated size of the triangle is anywhere between 1,300,000 to 3,900,000 kilometers squared. Along with its size, the Bermuda Triangle is one of the most popular shipping lanes in the world, so there's no wonder why so many people have gone missing. There are at least 32 confirmed incidents in the Bermuda Triangle, with over 924 confirmed fatalities and only 18 survivors. The most recent incident at sea was in 2015, when the SS El Faro, a US cargo ship, was traveling just off the coast of the Bahamas. On October 1st, 2015, all contact was lost with the ship and the 33 crew on board. Following a Category 3 hurricane, it was believed that the ship sank in the adverse weather conditions. Over a month later, the ship was discovered 15,000 feet below the surface. Sadly, there were no survivors on board, and many were unable to understand why the crew had set sail if a hurricane had been predicted in the area. Many conspiracy theories believe that the Bermuda Triangle is home to many supernatural and paranormal things that could be causing all of the mysterious disturbances and incidents. Some speculate that leftover technology from the lost city of Atlantis is causing all of the incidents by interfering with radio signals and equipment on board of ships and planes. Another conspiracy theory is that aliens and UFOs are involved with many of the missing ships being attributed to abductions. There are a lot of books, articles, and videos that have been published detailing the many theories out there. There are also some scientific explanations, such as compass variations, which could be caused by localized magnetic anomalies. Magnetic anomalies could lead to errors in how compasses operate and lead crews in the wrong direction and potentially into dangerous weather. Other explanations include the Gulf Stream, human error, bad weather, and methane hydrates. Number 3. In 1997, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration were looking through the audio files recovered from the microphones that they'd placed in Antarctica and the Pacific Ocean. While many of the scientists working on this project were expecting the usual underwater sounds, they came across something known as the bloop. This mysterious sound has been called the underwater cousin to the WOW signal that was discovered in 1977 at the Big Air Radio Observatory. The sound was picked up by the microphone over 5,000 kilometers away, and scientists were completely puzzled as to its origin. Scientists have said that the sound is louder than that any animal would be able to produce, and they don't think that it's man-made either. The recording of the bloop lasts for around 17 seconds. Whilst the ambient background noise from the ocean can be heard, there's a very distinctive sound within the recording. Take a listen for yourself and see what you think it may be. Just 2 years later, on March 1st, 1999, another mysterious noise was heard. This time, the noise was so loud that microphones across the Pacific Ocean region were able to pick it up. The sound was named Julia by scientists working at the NOAA. Scientists think that the sound was caused by a large iceberg scraping on the ocean floor, somewhere near Antarctica. The whole recording is about 15 seconds long and sounds like an eerie, creepy female voice singing or speaking underwater. Conspiracy theories have speculated that the noise could have been made by mermaids or other humanoid creatures in the water, claiming that the iceberg explanation is simply a government cover-up. Number 2. The Baltic Sea Anomaly is a phenomenon that has been observed in the Baltic Sea in the center of the Gulf of Bothnia by a Swedish diving team known only as Ocean X. According to their official website, Ocean X are a dedicated diving team who hunt for antique, expensive artifacts that may have otherwise been lost to history in the depths of the ocean. During one of their many scavenger missions, the group came across some weird information on the floor of the Baltic Sea. Images show a UFO-like circular structure with what appears to be stairs. And while these images are just a recreation, sonar images of the anomaly have provided a pretty clear picture to those who were skeptical. Many have speculated that the structure could have been a sunken UFO, or even the remnants of the lost city of Atlantis, but scientific analysis of the structure has shown that it could be a glacial deposit. That doesn't explain the fact that a diver said that the cameras and satellite phones would refuse to work when directly above the object. It would only work when they had sailed away. Another diver, known as Dennis Asperg, said, "I'm 100% convinced and confident that we have found something that is very, very, very unique. Whether it's a crashed UFO, a natural rock formation, or the remains of a long-lost city, it's certainly something that we've never seen before." Number 1. On March 8, 2014, passengers made their way through the Kuala Lumpur airport, ready to board their flight, the infamous Malaysian Airlines flight MH370. Flight MH370 was due to land in Beijing, Capital International Airport, carrying 22 members of the crew and 227 passengers, all bound for China to conduct business or for a much-needed holiday. Everything was going as normal on the flight until around 38 minutes into the flight. At 1:19 Malaysian Standard Time, the crew of the Boeing 777 made their last contact with the air traffic control crew. Just 2 minutes later, air traffic control lost MH370's flight signal off their radar. Luckily, MH370 still appeared on military radar, but just an hour later at 2:22 Malaysian Standard Time, that signal was also lost. By the military's estimation, flight MH370 had gone dark just 230 miles from the island of Penang, Malaysia. Soon, the most expensive and expansive search in aviation history was underway, with lots of different countries pouring in their support and search efforts. According to flight data, MH370 had carried on flying until around 8:20 a.m., when there were experts that think the plane landed somewhere in the southern Indian Ocean. Over the coming months, remnants of the doomed MH370 flight began floating to nearby islands, as well as some being discovered by various diving teams from around the world. While parts of the airplane have been found on the ocean floor, the majority of it still has not been recovered, sparking several conspiracy theories. The main issue that spurs conspiracy theorists is the fact that Flight MH370 didn't send a distress signal or anything else to on-ground traffic control crew teams, and that it hadn't been indicated to them that anything was wrong. If they'd flown into adverse weather or been hijacked, the pilots would have almost certainly sent out a signal for help. There are theories out there that possibly a passenger or passengers were involved with the plane's mysterious disappearance. News reports indicate that 2 passengers actually boarded the flight using stolen passports, one from Austria and one from Italy. This report certainly sparked a lot of questions and suspicions about the international community. Another theory is that one of the in-flight crew was responsible for the incident, with the captain being named as Malaysian police's prime suspect in the MH370 disappearance. Over 170 interviews were conducted, with all 12 crew members' personal property being searched for any evidence of what could have happened that day. The secret to what happened to Flight MH370 is at the bottom of the ocean, making it one of the scariest mysteries of all. Whether you believe that the crew was involved or some other far-out conspiracy theory, it's important to remember the human cost. It's presumed that 12 members of the crew and 227 passengers lost their lives. 5 of the passengers were children who will never get the chance at life. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to click that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell to keep up to date with all of our future uploads. But I've been Ty Nuts, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.